Hail brothers and sisters, my name is Captain Meatshield and welcome back to Bobs+Angels Factorio. We started this with a live stream last week. It was actually earlier this week for me, with my recording schedule, but I just want to gather an idea of what's been done so far. We could do with some more mining on the sapphirite so that we could be getting a little more iron. But as it stands, things are going okay. I am going to need to upgrade these chests, I think. Because from what I've experienced so far, they are going to fill up very quickly. I need more than that. Thank you. Right, so we just got the basic circuit boards on the bus. And I think now I can make termite and construction bots. So I'm going to make myself a couple of these nano emitters. And I'm going to set things up so that, well, to start with, I'm going to clear all this wood off of the belts. And I'm going to break that in fact. And I'm going to put the rest of this in here. Just so we can get some more of these circuit boards built. So I want to leave this space for my science, but I do want to make a little construction area for these nanobots. I can't remember how many assemblers I'm going to need for this, so I'm just going to make a few. Right, so I need iron axes for both. So we need an iron axe machine, we need one making sticks, and those are going to feed into construction bots and termite bots. Termite bots only need the pickaxe and the basic circuit boards, but these need repair packs, which are going to be those, with another one on the end for gears. Oh, this is just all over the place, isn't it? Okay, so I've got to figure out how I want to set this up. Right, I think I got myself a nice compact little setup for this. So I just want to blueprint this so I can move it to a slightly better location. I'm going to try and keep things nice and snug. Not that I need to worry about my kind of spacing issues or anything. I mean, this is going to be a starter base for the most part. We're going to be getting things set up so that we can build all the things we need to build a decent full-size factory. But I want to be kind of conservative with the space that I've got for now. I want to try and take up as little room as is needed. So yeah, we're going to bring you back to around about here. And we'll just lay these over. Right, these are the construction bots, I think, yeah. And then I want a single stack of termite ones. Right, that should work okay. I've got a little bit of a buffer in this chest for repair packs, because those will be handy to have. And now I want to get the basic circuit boards and iron. I need to come up here onto the same line. I'm just going to connect up like that. Yeah, everything seems functional. That's pretty fucking awesome. Nice. Okay. So it's just going to be a matter of time of waiting for things to build up here, but I can just leave the system to do its thing. Once there's like 10 or so construction bots, I'm going to grab what I can and we'll start getting some trees torn down so we can keep these chests full and get more of these basic circuit boards. Next, though, we need to look into... Oh, I'm not researching any other stuff. There we are, electronics. I need the basic electronic boards. So I need to grab that so that we can get to the next tier of electronic boards already, just so that we can get the second level of assembling machines online. My long reach doesn't want to work. I always find this is a bit odd with the long reach mod. Every time I kind of save, close down the game, and then come back in, it stops working. And I have to like faff around with resetting it. There we go. Alright, yeah, I'll have what's there. Yeah, these nano emitters operate like weapons, so you have to have them selected. So if I have my pistol selected, and I say deconstruct all this stuff, it won't work. But if I then tab over to my my nano emitter and wander about, termites will, or the construction box will just swamp garden. Okay, what's swamp garden got to do with anything? I don't know. Something from one of the Angels mods that I haven't dared to explore yet. It's a nice early game way of just getting trees out of the ground. Oh, it's so much easier. And I need another one there for my termites when I eventually start using those, because I can use those and termites will tear down the trees and actually just get rid of the wood. I won't have to worry about having any leftover raw wood or anything, which is going to be good. So we're building up a nice supply of the repair packs, like that. Right, we got electronics, which gives us things like solder, solder plate, tinned copper wire. Ah, right, yeah, we're going to have to start getting some more mining patches set up and some more smelting on the go. Because we need this stuff, bobmonium and rubite. Oh. I was missing inserters over here. Well, I'm glad that the game told me that. I could do with picking up some gears as well. Oh, I was concerned that we were running low on power. We are getting close to running out of power though. Maybe I should put down some more power production. It's brilliant, I can just stand here and be lazy and let the nanobots do all the work. As soon as things get crafted, they'll just drop them down. It's really handy to have robots at such an early stage in the game. I know a lot of people have suggested that something like these nanobots would be incredibly handy to have in the early stages of the game. It does make for an awfully fantastic convenience. We could do with some more miners for the coal as well. But I guess over here could put down a chest or two. Fine, I'll make an iron chest because I'm not carrying wood around with me as I normally would in this game. Let's just clear these up. Thank you. And we'll dump like half the coal and then another half the coal. Alright, there we go. That will help with keeping the power online. Now it's very tempting to just add more, you know, what am I trying to say? Okay, I am running low on stereotyte. But that's because it just takes ages to get out of the ground. Although things won't be any different with the rubite and bobmonium. But let's get this blueprinted so that we can start getting. No, wait. I need to worry about the crushing first. So let's grab one of these. Right, this will be for rubite. I gotta remember which one. I know the rubite and bobmonium is going to give me tin and lead, but I can't remember which one gives which. I think it's the rubite gives lead, which is not. Well, I am going to need it. I need it to make solder. I should box up some of these circuits just to make things a little bit easier on my supply runs. Also low on belts. Give me those. Is there any research I could be doing? I could be doing some of the stuff that I know from the vanilla game. So steel processing and weapon damage and all that kind of stuff. And automating too, which will be needed. So let's get some of that going. Right, so that is all set up there for rubite processing, or rubite crushing. Steel stuff has been researched. Ooh, heavy armor. Yeah, give me that. And obviously we're going to get more crushed stone out of all this, as well as crushed rubite. So, output priority right, we'll send, wherever the bloody hell it is, there we are, crushed rubite. We'll go down this way. And I suppose now we need the blueprint for the smelters, but I'm going to get crushers laid down for Bobmonium as well. Can I research like nanobot speed? Yeah, I can. Should probably research that next. That'll just make things incredibly convenient for me. And I would appreciate that. I appreciate convenience. There we go. That's getting some rubite crushed up and out where we can use it. I guess I could drag this line, no, not there. This line for the crushed stone can come over this way, and we can plug it in here, where it can go off to be processed into stone and stone bricks. Because none of it will go down this way. That's prioritized for the crushed stereotype. And then when we get the Bobmonium done, we can do the same thing of plugging it in here, I guess. We can maybe just like add a splitter in somewhere around there. I don't know. We'll figure something out. But now this is getting all backed up, so let's get a blueprint here for all of this, with the exception of these bits on the top. Don't need those. No. No thank you. Now, these little nanobots aren't the quickest, but they do a damn good job of getting things done. Like, they get them done a hell of a lot quicker than I possibly could. Right, now I'm going to figure out how the hell I'm going to get coal over here. I suppose I could switch that for a splitter. We can get coal out this way. Oh, man. The spaghetti is real. What kind of fuel are you asking for? I don't even know what that is. Asking for some sort of white cube. Is that in this at all? I can't... There's no option to scroll through it, and like obviously this isn't everything that's in the game. Ooh, I don't know, I got an idea. Let's have a look through this. Let's see if we can try and find what that was. Enriched fuel blocks. How does one make that? Locked behind chemical processing 3. Requires 30 liquid fuel to create. Okay. Intriguing. We are now getting, I think, this is lead plate. Right. Well, we do need lead plate, so that's a good thing. We'll get the Bobmonium processing set up, and we can start getting tin, and then we can push on to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we can push on towards the production of the basic electronic boards, I think they are, or basic electronic circuits, basic electronic boards. There we are. How is our radar scanning going? Our pollution's heading south really, really quickly. I don't know if I like that. I might make a couple of radars and drag some power lines down south, just to keep an eye on things down that way. That's not a bad idea. I do need some wood. I think I probably used all my wood making basic circuit boards, haven't I? Alright, let's clear out all of this. Grab this one myself. May as well lend you guys a hand. Yeah, I'm going to bring my... I'm going to bring some power down to the south, because I want to try and do a little bit of extra scanning. As much as I can, at the very least, with like the resources and options that I have. I don't know how close we are to meeting the biters, and I'd rather not deal with them too early on if I don't have to. So place a radar down here. And then I'm going to drag another one. Which way is our... Yes, over to the west that are... line up properly, will you? I want to just try and keep an eye on the pollution cloud more than anything. I mean, I know the bugs aren't going to be expanding because we're playing on railroad settings. But that doesn't mean they're not going to start fights. And that's one thing we don't want. But I think that's about the end of where our pollution cloud is currently headed. But we're just going to have to keep an eye on things. Up to the north it's fine, there's fucking trees everywhere, but of course there's a big old bloody desert. Okay, what the hell happened to my iron supply? I'm probably just not producing enough sapphirite, am I? No, I've still got some miners that aren't or ore crushers that aren't putting anything out. Alright, let's get some more miners on this and then we'll finish setting up the Bobmonium. But the trouble is, with the recipe we've got going at the moment, I think we're getting 1 iron plate for 3 crushed or 2 iron plates for 3 crushed sapphirite, which it's not the best ratio. We could go for 3 iron plate out of 4 iron ore, which is a little bit better. I mean, how do we get iron ore? We get... Yeah, we have to start using these ore crushers in order to get iron ore, but I don't have all the technology that I want yet to actually start working with that system. Yeah, in order for me to start using the ore sorters, I want a bit of technology that is called a loader. I did talk about this in the live stream, but basically this will feed a belt directly in or out of anything that requires materials, be it a box, an assembling machine. I think it works with trains as well, I'm not entirely sure. It comes in all the various different tiers of belts as well, including all the extra ridiculous speed ones that you get in these modded games. But it's just really handy. You don't have to worry about the kind of processing time of inserters. But we need to get the the green science packs available. So we need to get these next circuits made. So let's get some more miners so that we can get some Bobmonium out of the ground. Join these belts up now. Let's split this off so that we can have priority left for crushed Bobmonium, wherever you are. There we are. We'll send this over this way so that we can loop it all the way up and around in a ridiculous fashion. But we'll join it up here so that this can go and get turned into, or this can go and get processed along with the rest of the crushed stone. How are we doing on storage? Yeah, we're fine. I mean, in fact, I'm going to take all of the stone brick. I'm just going to pave the floor, because that gets it out of the way. And it means that I can move around a little bit quicker. It's not by much, but it helps. It doesn't help my pollution, but, you know, it does what I need it to do for the time being. How are we on space over here? Oh, that's going to be a snug fit. Right, maybe I should move this back just a touch. That should be alright. There's just enough space to deal with things. I think I'll manage. Oh, all these bloody things got loaded up with wood. Oh, you know what, never mind. It's fine. I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. Right. This is probably the most slapdash start for a base I think I've ever had. You know what, I kind of like it. If there's one thing you need to get used to in games of Factorio, it's learning how to manage your spaghetti. That should do the trick. That will get us the tin that we need for making What's it going to be? Oh, tinned copper wire to start with. But is it solder plate? Yeah, we need tin and lead for that. And this is where some of the numbers, like, for making ratios gets really awkward. Because you've got... This produces 11 solder plate in 7 seconds. Like, that's just weird. That's just going to mess with people's heads. Like, why do you want people to work out ratios like that? It's just mean. I think it is, anyway. I don't want to work out my ratios that fucking fiddly. Let's bring the lead over. Let's get the lead out. I should probably sort myself out a little production area for belt stuff as well while I'm here. Ah, they're not going to be able to make splitters. They require 3 ingredients. Damn it. There's always one. There is always one. I'd research automation too, but I can't do anything about it yet. I haven't got the tech. I mean, I suppose I can have this set up so that I can eventually. Right, yeah, so we want gears for that one. You just need iron plates, so you can be here making gears. I mean, I know I've already set up quite a lot of this stuff. Well, I've set up belt production up this way, but I'll move things around as and when needed. So for the time being, we won't be getting splitters made on an automated cycle. We're just going to have to do those by hand. But for now, we can get the regular belts and undergrounds. So I will just tear this stuff up. I'll keep the gear assembler because that could be quite handy for the time being. Having gears on you is always a good idea. Right. Okay, so we need basic electronic boards. I'm not going to be able to build those. Not automatically. I need something with capacity to build with 3 ingredients. I've only got the tier 1 assembly machines. Oh wait, hang on. These. Electronics assembling machines. I'd forgotten about those. Right, so my plan here is I want to work backwards. Because while I've done some of these builds in the past, I don't remember all the ins and outs of them. And I do just want to be sure that I'm getting things done correctly. Just while I'm still trying to figure out the game, or figure out how to play it this way. Oh, we've got a miner that's out. Good old auto deconstruct, telling my bots when they're needed. I like it. Thank you. I don't want to dive headfirst into the research too much. I want to kind of pick it apart as I go. Not only for my sake of not getting too overwhelmed by everything, but also because I want to just kind of, I want to figure it out. I don't want to get, you know, I want to have it as kind of like a learning experience for those who might not have played Bobs+Angels themselves. So, right, electronics assembling machines. Now these, like, got your regular assembling machine, produces anything for the most part. Then you've got these little buggers. Look at them, dinky. These are electronics assembling machines. Now they've got a different crafting speed. They've got a crafting speed of 1, which is the same as the player. But most importantly, they can craft things with 3 ingredients above the assembling machine 1. So we don't need you for now. I am going to need more of these though. I'm going to craft more of those, just so that I got stuff that I need. I'm going to try and figure out a good ratio build for this stuff. So, let's see. Basic electronic boards. So they're produced every second. which is fine, which means we need a basic circuit board produced a second, which I think we're doing. That shouldn't be a problem. We need 5 basic electronic components per second. So that produces 5 in 2 seconds, so we need 2 of these to work for 1 of these, pretty much. And then we need 1 solder every second, I think, yeah. That produces 8 every 2, so that's 4 per second, so 1 solder machine can support 4 of these. So do I want to scale this up? Do I want to go ridiculous? Don't think I do. Okay, but that's the basics for that bit. So for this we need 2 of these making electronic components. We need tinned copper wire. And tinned copper wire requires 3 copper cable and 1 tin plate. And that produces 3 every 5 seconds. We need 1 every 2. So that's not a problem. So that's 1 per second. This produces 3 in 0.5, so we need 1 of these. 3 copper cable every half second. Yep. And this guy can make copper cable. This will make 2 in half a second. So I guess we'll do not quite a 3:2 ratio as we would with circuits, but we'll do a 2:1. So that's overcompensating for that. Oh, and then we need carbon. How the hell do I get carbon? There's 2 different types of carbon apparently. This one is the one I need, I think. Locked behind cold processing. Okay, so that's some research that I haven't got yet. Ingredients: 2 coke, 35 carbon dioxide. Produces 3 carbon. So we're already diving into the petrochemical side of things. Alright, I'll leave that for the time being because I haven't got it researched. Solder. You need 4 solder plate every 2 seconds. And this was the one with the weird ratio, wasn't it? Yeah, it produces 11 every 7 seconds. Just confusing. So 4 every 2 seconds. So, say every... I'm going to say we probably just need 1 thing making solder plate. Do you make solder plate? You don't make solder plate. How do I make solder plate? What is solder plate made in? Oh, solder plate is made in one of these fancy metal mixing furnaces. Oh, yeah. So I need stone brick for that. So let's make one of these. So you're making solder plate. You need tin and lead plate, which is fine, we can provide that. And then you need resin. I think that one's made it in one of these. Yeah, and that's just raw wood. How many do you need? You need 1 of those every 2 seconds. You make resin 1 every 5. I guess I don't mind if that's like kind of running a bit slow. But this is why Bobs+Angels is terrifying. There's just so much to fucking figure out. I mean, I'm kind of proud with what's been established so far. Why are you not making undergrounds? Oh, I didn't give you any inserters for bloody iron plate, did I? That was a derp. Alright, there we go. That should get me some underground belts now. Yes. Good, good. Right. Well, I'm coming up to my hour, unfortunately. So, while I didn't get around to doing, to actually getting the basic electronic boards, the BEBs, the BEBs, well, we haven't got them on a belt yet, we've got a rough idea of how we want to lay things out. How is our scanning going? Not really providing much. We are starting to see some other ore patches, which is good. Combined yield. Well, there's 1.5 million there. What's the combined yield? I want to go and check that out. Oh, is that maybe like the infinite ores? Maybe that's what it means. You know what, that's a long way to run and I can't be bothered. I was going to run all the way over there. Wow, what are you? Swamp tree. You are big and very, very blue. Okay, yeah, not quite as much progress as I would have liked to have made, but I'm still really trying to wrap my head around everything that needs to be done in this. There's an awful lot, and wow, our stone is really starting to back up. We are processing a lot of crushed stone. These chests are starting to get close to being half full. It's rather concerning. Okay, but yeah, I'll wrap this episode up here. We'll try and get the basic electronic boards sorted out for next week, or the next time we come back. I think I'll probably start alternating between this and Attack on Factorio, like I did with the Megabus series when that was still going. But we'll see where things go in the future. I'm still playing some Bob's mods on a separate map in my spare time as well, so just to try and give me an idea of what I'm doing. But it's still going to be a learning process as I get around to new technologies and stuff, and even if I play a game to completion in my spare time using mods, it's like I'm by no means going to be an expert knowing what I'm doing and flying around the place with reckless abandon, building everything perfect first time, or finishing any sentences perfectly. That's also another issue. But I'm going to wrap this episode up here and just say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out the playlists on the channel for more Let's Plays or metal covers, and give this video a like or a comment just to leave your thoughts. And if you wish to join the ever-growing ranks of the Order of the Shield, be sure to hit that subscribe button, or maybe even consider checking out my Patreon and becoming an officer within the ranks. But thank you again for watching this video, and I will catch you all very, very soon. This is Captain Meatshield, signing off. But not much else. Hello fellas, how are we all doing? You having a nice day? Hope so.